Hi, Margaret.
Hey Sharon, how are you? Great to catch you again.
Very nice to see you again. It's been lovely catching up with you in the past few weeks, and again, you're just looking absolutely gorgeous.
Thank
Um,
you.
welcome. So we wanted to catch up with you today and just have a very quick chat about how excited we are that you're returning to New Zealand in just a few weeks in October. So we can't wait. We're really stoked. And I understand you've been making quite a few changes in your life since the last time we spoke, and you're getting ready to do another leg of a tour through America and London. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. I've actually just
And
written a book and that it's just been published. And so now I'm taking my book and myself on a worldwide tour.
I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun. And that was my next question. And your book has just been released. So where are we going to be able to find that? I know we've got some books arriving. Yay, there it is, looking very sexy. Are we making eating
It
it?
will be it will be available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and it will be also available as a email, as a e-Kindle and also audio, and it's also available in the Access Consciousness shops.
Perfect, fantastic. And we have some books arriving in New Zealand any day now too, and everybody can contact moi for now, I guess. So just tell us a little bit about your 2.5 day class, which is our main focus here today.
Yes.
So how does it, I
So
mean,
uh,
sorry, you go.
I was just going to say this book and the workshops have been inspired from many years of facilitating people. I have been facilitating people with change for almost 30 years now in different mediums, and for the last almost 11 years with Access Consciousness. And the one specific theme that keeps coming up over and over is that most people have no concept of what they would truly like to have as a generative life and living. And most people could say, oh, I want to travel overseas. But then once they've verbalized that, there's nothing else. And so basically the book has been inspired from that, and now getting people the tools and techniques to create and generate and to have more of an idea of what they would really like to have as they're living. And it's also the willingness to keep choosing. And so that's the book's full of yumminess around that. And then the workshops from that is about breaking apart all the limitations and also more inspiration and tangible ideas of what can be created for people to change.
Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds delicious. Um, and also because what you're talking about here in the book, I know that it's having your cake and eating it, and a lot of people would just be thinking that they're going to be eating more cake, but it's not actually about that at all, is it? It's about hedonism, which has been totally misapplied and misidentified in this reality. So tell us a little bit about your concept or your take or perspective on that.
Well, hedonism is, as you said, it's deemed as wrong in this reality, that it's bad and terrible and you shouldn't be a hedonist. And yet the concept is, and the literal meaning of hedonism is finding the pleasure in everything. And so for what reason would you not find the pleasure in walking in the beautiful sunshine and having the sun shine on your body? For what reason wouldn't you find the pleasure in the breeze, lifting the hairs on your skin? It's finding the pleasure in absolute everything, and it doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of money. It just is a change of your points of view and a change of your attitude to see that everything is a gift and contribution. And it's really getting people out of the polarity and the judgment of the right or wrong, good or bad, into total receiving of everything. And that's really when your life starts to grow and change and you start to create beyond your wildest dreams.
Yeah, I love that, and I especially just wanted to point out a conversation we had recently, actually, when you were down here for the 3-day body class and in your cake taster event, and you had talked about watching a movie, Divergent, which we have seen now thanks to you. It was awesome. And you said, oh, you couldn't remember, or you'd watched it on the plane. And for me, that was like, well, that's hedonism, you know, watching a movie on a plane or even in business class. So it's those simple things, isn't it?
Yeah, it totally is. But it was also that trip in particular was the simple pleasure of turning up in Qantas Club and the lady saying, oh, don't drink the normal champagne, I'll get you a special one. And she brings out a bottle of Moet, French champagne. You know, so it's that willingness to know that you can, that's you being the magic, your willingness to know that everything in life can be easy and it's just a choice. And most people are frozen in the no choice universe for fear they're going to make a wrong choice. But when you can really let go of the points of view that there are right or wrong choices, choice just is what creates awareness. A whole different world will show up for you with those new possibilities.
Yeah, possibility. I love that. That has actually just recently occurred in my life, so thank you very much. Just wondering now, just very quickly, if you could just talk a little bit about the body class, if we go into that and how they relate with each other.
So the body, you've got to start to invite your body along as part of the journey. And most people have a total separation from their body. And I know for me, having a naturopathic background, everything was having your body as separate. Since I've been with Access and as a 3-day body class facilitator, using the tools and techniques to know that when you actually commune with your body, have a communion with your body, that is what creates and generates more in your life. Your body is like a map, a treasure map and a compass to show you what else is possible. So if you're including your body in your living, then everything in your life starts to expand and grow beyond your wildest dreams also. It's no longer going to work for you to have your body as a separate part of you. The being and the body are working together to create and generate more fun, more joy, more of all the things that are truly available for you, and if you're willing to choose.
And after all, it is the body that gets to experience all those lovely, luscious sensations, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's the beautiful jewels that we get to wear. It's the beautiful orgasmic food that we get to eat. It's the pleasures of everything that are available to us that most of us go into, oh no, I couldn't have that. Well, that's actually a refusal to receive everything in your life, and then you get to choose. So for me, it's about creating a life from a smorgasbord of choice instead of just the limitation of I can have this or this. Instead, you can actually have it all. And are you actually really willing to have it all? Are you willing to have your cake and eat it too and have fun with that? So just coming back to the 2.5-day workshop, so on the intro night, you'll actually be given a free copy of the book. And then once, if you roll in then to the next 2 days, then we'll start to open up all the limitations, judgments, considerations that you have around what is stopping you from truly creating and generating what it is that you would like to have. And it's not about, you know, the new 4-bedroom house or the BMW convertible. It goes way beyond that, because from what shows up more and more for me is when I'm choosing to be more of me, all of those things want to come and play anyway. So for me, they're showing up more and more in my life because as I have more fun and joy, and I'm choosing more of what works for me and choosing more of me.
Which is totally what's showing up for you right now with this tour coming up in the book. So here it is, our invitation to you all in New Zealand now and in the future. If you are tired of ordering off a set menu and you're looking to step into the buffet of life, come into contact with Margaret Braunack on her page on the Access website and check for all the details in October in New Zealand. Thank you very much, Margaret.
And America in November, and London in November. So what else is truly possible? So New
No.
Zealand, I'm looking forward to meeting you all. So what else is possible?
Thanks, Marg. We're looking forward to seeing and playing with you pretty soon.
Sounds
Thank you.
awesome. Thanks, Darren. Bye.
Bye-bye.